He would dress like with the belt, the jeans, like he was straight up, don't break my heart. He could steal your horse and your bitch. Hey, what's up? It's your girl KIRV3YZ, and we are back with this time a Storytime Valentine's Day edition. I got a story for y'all. Well, we're gonna jump right into it. Make sure you subscribe to your girl's channel, hit that notification bell so you can get story times like this. It's been a long time since I've done a story time, so we're overdue. As usual, I think I only do like once a year, it seems like. So I know my haters, they're like, ooh, I wonder if this story is gonna be about me. You know, haters got a job too, so I ain't mad at you. Hate on, I can transmute that energy, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this one, it takes place back in, oh man, 2008, 2009. I was in my senior year of high school and I was auditioning. I made it, but it's for the play West Side Story. I'm not lying. Hold on. Like, the reason why I have evidence, because I don't know if anybody else did this in high school, but we did those, what is that called? What is it called? Senior scrapbooks or whatever. So we used to do it, you know, for like a project or whatever by like the end of the year, like springtime, right before we graduate. I don't know if anybody else did it, but I did it. But I have proof that I was in the West Side Story. Bam, what does that say? West Side Story. This is like the audition packet. Bam, this was like the December rehearsal schedule. And originally I was supposed to be on Sharks. They put me as a shark and all that, with all the Puerto Ricans and Panamanians and all that. It was so funny. But then one girl off of the Jets, she got in trouble, got suspended or whatever. So they asked me to be Velma, which is the lead girl on the Jets. Bam, that was that was our photo that we had to take outside for like our headshots and all that. That was me playing Velma on stage with the main lead. So if anyone from my school watching this, yep, y'all remember. The play was coming up and all that. Now these practices were like so vigorous. They were just almost every other day. This is a love story because there was a particular guy named Trey. Now Trey, he was like this. He was also on the Jets with me, and he was like the punky white boy, and he had like the, you know how like back in the day, because you know how West Side Story used to be in the same zone, the same era as like, I think what, the 50s, 60s or whatever, but he was one of the Jet background dancers and all that, and I think he had like a couple of lines, I think. But he had like one of those like one string owl hair slicked back, like, but he had these gorgeous blue eyes and these thick brown eyebrows and all that. And but like during school he dressed completely different, obviously, because, you know, play, real life. But real life, he was the most country white boy I have ever. He would dress like with the belt, the jeans, like he was straight up, don't break my heart.
Garth Brooks, he's slamming, right?
He was giving Garth Brooks a run for his money. He could steal your horse and your bitch. He was like interested in, you know, some chocolate. Yeah, that was a horrible wink. He was interested in some chocolate, but you know, like, I didn't ever talk to Trey or whatever before then. Like, no, like we were in two separate groups and all that. Me being Velma and him being the Jets guy dancer and all that. And the guy that I was and a couple with on stage, he also liked me. So this just got complicated because Trey had his eye on me, but he didn't want to, you know, dive too deep into his whatever fantasy he had or whatever, because I didn't even know he liked me like that, honestly, until this is probably like weeks later, closer to the time where we're about to perform and all that. But then with the guy that you saw in the picture or whatever, yeah, he liked me, but like I said, we were also in two separate groups. I was never like cliquish. I was like, oh, okay, I get along with this group, this group, this group, and I never liked cliques ever, so I was like an outcast. The guy that I was on stage with, who was the main dude to my character, he was like an athlete, he played football, all that, and I'm totally not in that field. and then with Trey, he was just like way on the, like I said, in real life we wouldn't but for some reason this play brought everybody together. We are the world. So with Trey flirting with me, and then like there was a kissing scene that was in the play. Ugh. And then it's like I had to say a line right after the kiss. And then to make this even more complicated, I was in a relationship as well. What happened with me and Trey happened before I got into a relationship. So I need y'all to pay attention to the timing, okay? So with me and Trey, he one day was like, hey, you want to stay after the practice? And I'm like, well, I gotta go home. But he wanted, you know, to do some flirting or whatever. It was just weird. I was like, okay. So then one day, everyone was going home. He waited for the hallway to just completely he waited for the hallway to completely empty out and all that. Now, like, Trey's cute. It's just he didn't have, you know, lips. Okay, first of all, this is my first Caucasian that I kissed. Like, I was down or whatever, but whatever was in his head, he was like, yeah, we should make out in the bathroom. Ew, unsanitary. But I was like, I'm not going into the bathroom, but you know, somewhere like ducked off near the bathroom, but not in the, ew. And so he was, girl, the makeout session, I thought it was just gonna be like a makeout session or whatever. No, he was trying to pick me up, like pick me up, make out with me on the wall. First of all, no, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Like, he wasn't taller than me. Let's get that right. Like, I'm a good like 5'5", 5'6", right? He was about my same height. Now, height is not what I was worried about. Strength, on the other hand, it was questionable. I'm like, now mind you, we're like 17, 18 years old at this time, and he thought he had just guns. No, I was like, honey, no. I am a snickums. I am thickums. I mean, he tried. I was like, yeah, but we ended up, you know, kissing a little bit, but I did not enjoy it at all. It was really disappointing. I was like he loved it. I know I'm a good kisser, but I can't say the same thing about him. So, and this is simultaneously like happening during all the play, the practices and all that. And then on the other hand, after that little shenanigan, like me and the other dude had to practice kissing, but I just like on stage we would kiss in front of everybody. Ugh, I didn't like him at all. He was not my type at all. It was awkward because at that time I had a boyfriend. Like, in real life I had a boyfriend. He was a piece of shit anyway, but that's here nor there. But yeah, my actual boyfriend at the time was gonna watch this play happen, and he did watch it happen, and he saw me kiss someone that he actually knows. The other guy that was the main lead, he was not my type at all, and he thought I was cute. And like I said, I was not in any major groups like that, so I wasn't on the athletic team, I wasn't on the basketball team, or you know, just like stuff like that. But I was like a whole art theater kid, you know, guys like that find it intriguing to find somebody outside of their norm, and oh my gosh, she's so different because she's not anybody that I've ever, yeah. I knew my boyfriend in real life at that time. He was going to watch it. and he was extremely jealous, like extremely jealous. Now don't think that was a serious relationship, because it wasn't. He was cheating on me during all this. So really, I could have done a whole lot more damage, but no. It struck up a lot of controversy, like, oh my gosh, she has a boyfriend and she's kissing somebody on stage. And then at the same time, I got my side chick. I got my side chick Trey, and I don't know who he was talking to. That, if anything, you know what, with that side quest was never spoken of, you know, like, that never caused me any problems. He later on got this girl, I guess his girlfriend, whatever, pregnant at an extremely young age, around the same time I got pregnant and all that. And yeah, no, or a year later after I got pregnant, yeah. 2 years later, whatever. And his parents made him get married shortly after. They were not playing that. Like, it was a shotgun wedding, basically. And I'm like, dodge that bullet. And as far as the other guy who was the main lead, like, nothing ever came of it. I was happy. I was like, look, after this play, we don't have to be nothing. We didn't chill afterwards. We didn't go to coffee. We didn't go hang out. No, I'm serious. It was strictly the play. It was like, and he wasn't the only one that liked me. That was another one. Like, all the guys, it seemed like at least, I'll say three of the guys, and that the third one, that's a whole nother story. Like, they had a crush on me, but they were like acting like so macho. It was so like one of them I actually got along with, and that's the third one, but he wasn't like really not macho. No, he was just like, you know, like rico suave. We had a lot in common. So I remember his name, James. If you ever see this, something. Yeah, that was pretty much the story of the play. I got to play Velma. I got to have a side quest with my side chick Trey, and I got to kiss an athletic black dude. Oh, and I totally forgot. Like, I know this has nothing to do with like the love story and everything, but there was this one dance scene that I did with the athletic dude that was my partner in the play. Tell me why, like, when it, I don't, for those who are dancers, there's like a windmill, whatever move where you have to like fan your legs like that and all that, and the guy picks you up. Girl, what the hell? He picked me up so damn high, he almost hit my head on the damn the stage light. Like, it was hot. Like he threw me up, because the other guys, they were, you know, in shape, but I got the most buff dude on the, oh my god. And of course, if you were wondering, so how did it work out between me and my boyfriend at the time and oh no, he was already cheating. So I think he didn't even have the balls to break up with me. Like, he was just like, yeah, I'm moving on to the next chick. You cheated on me in front of the whole school. Really, he did me a favor, and the guy on stage did me a favor. Like, my ancestors are petty. They're like, oh, you want to cheat on our baby? We gonna set this. I know they set that up. Like, yeah, that is the Valentine's Day story that I have for y'all, and thank you for watching this video. And yeah, I hope y'all have a really good Valentine's Day if this comes out after Valentine's Day, before Valentine's Day. And if you don't have a date at all, it is okay. Take yourself out to the movies, buy yourself flowers, get yourself chocolate covered strawberries. They're so good. Make your own if you have to, because I remember making my own. Girl, you'll save some money that way. And you know, don't get pregnant, because if you do, you will have a Scorpio child. I know. Alright, make sure y'all follow me on my socials. Link is in the description for all my socials. And remember to hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. Just hit that bell. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.